BassResinator here. I really liked the movie Stargate, and then the subsequent series Stargate 1, SG-1, and different. There were a couple variations of it. I really liked the concept of that show, and there's a Stargate mold. In order for me to try and get the color of that metal that they didn't know what was in the show, I'm going to use Asphalt Magic. You can sort of see the color it's going to be right here. But I'm going to mix up some resin and then put this, get a big old heaping helping of this powder in there, and from Pigmently. And still have quite a bit in there. I've used it a lot, but I still have quite a bit left. So I want to do that with this one. So I'll get back to you shortly when I get the resin all mixed up. I wasn't sure how much resin to mix up, so I mixed up 2.4 ounces. We'll see. Now, there are some little areas that I think I'm going to need to squeeze to make sure there's no air getting caught. Right here, there's a little points, and I don't want those being super sharp. Okay, back to pouring. Actually, let me do this. Bump, bump, bump. Try that. And you have to make that sound. Bump, bump. It will not work if you don't make that sound. Now, if you've ever seen Stargate, think of the color and look at the color that this is. This Asphalt Magic. Now, let me show you right here. There's a part of this mold right there that's sticking up. That will allow, and I'll show you what it'll allow in just a bit, because I want to finish pouring this, because this is the 1 hour resin, and I don't want it curing on me while I'm talking. I think I could have gone just a touch more. But I think that'll actually do. I'm going to have to stand something up against that. Looks like it's bulging out a little bit, and I want it to be flat because it's supposed to stand up. Come on, finish coming out of there. I can hear a mockingbird out there, outside. Well, I dribbled a little bit of that resin. Let's do this. Get some alcohol over here. Be right back. Okay, I put my my Asphalt Magic container right here to hold that flat. Yeah, I think I'm good. I don't need to put anything in there. If I were to do anything, I might drop a little piece of, I don't know. No, I'm not going to do anything. I think that's going to be good. It'll have a little bit of a lip. I can always file that down. Okay, what was that little thingy right there? Well, this is an infinity mirror. There's two in here. There's one with an opaque side, shiny on the other, and then one that is a two-way mirror. So one side will be the mirror, and on the other side is the translucent thing. And you put the translucent side in, so it'll actually show Anyway, what'll it show? It's got some lights that hook on the inside, LEDs, and you can go multiple colors. If you have not seen these, I'll put everything in the description. In the description box. Look, there's a little bit more. Maybe if I just hold it. So if you're interested in doing one of these, and I bought an extra kit, another light kit and another set of mirrors, so that if I need to make another one, I can. Because according to Steve McDonald, these sell like hotcakes. Come on. And if they do, that would be awesome. But if they do, that means I'm going to have to go buy more. Not more molds, just more of those little light kits. That is assuming they want a mirror of that sort. It could always be set up to mimic the show, where you have one side that looks like water, you know, when they're getting ready to come through. That's a possibility also. But anyway, enough for that. I will just have to sit and wait for at least an hour. I don't want to just unmold it because it cures in an hour. I want to make sure it's solid. I don't want it bendy. So I may leave that for a few hours. I have something to do. I have a rehearsal to go to tonight, so I may come back to this after that, which would be 5 hours from now. So anyway, whatever, you'll see me finish this up, but I really like this color, Asphalt Magic. If you don't have this color of a dark, very dark silver and very, very, very shiny, 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 almost like it's got glitter in it, you need to look them up. Pigmently, Asphalt Magic. Yep. Okay. I will get back to you later. Back from my rehearsal. And this is all cured up, nice and hard. No bendiness here. Man, that is that's really sharp right there. Oh, I know what's sticking. It's that spot where that little path goes through. Well, let me get it off around the other side first. There we go. Wow. Something sticky on that. I don't know what that was. There's little markings here. I think I'm just going to leave those as they are. But look at the sparkly on the... I may do something. There's little diamond things down here on these bottom ones. I may touch those up. I don't know. But this is that gap where the light fixture will go through. Comes with a little remote coolness. And this is supposed to be, it's got sticky on one side. It's supposed to be the perfect size for this. Let's see. It is awesome. So I'll come back and get that in just a bit. I gotta get some type of glue, I think, to set these mirrors in place. This is gonna be fun. Okay, let me get some glue. Just a second. Changed my mind before I get that glue. There's a little ridgy around here where the mirror will sit, but these are really sharp and I don't want to sit there and file that down, so I'm thinking I'm going to put some UV resin around the back of this. Just to try and take those points, because those are sharp. So I'll do this. Just try and not get it up on that ridgy where the mirror is supposed to go. I had to put these tweezers underneath it to hold it balanced, or to keep it level. I think I got enough on there now. I just need to go around with a silicone tool. And take it all the way up to those edges. I don't mind knocking off one little point, but when the whole thing is ridiculously sharp. I mean, I could have sliced bread with this thing. Okay, I see little bubbles in there. Do this with a real quick cure like that, and then I'll put the lamp over it. Okay, now I'll put you on pause while I get that lamp out. I'm going around. There are just on the points now. They're a little sharp, and I can file those down, but the rest is not. Okay, now to get to the fun stuff. Let me put this through here. And get that blue tape or blue covering off the stickiness. Come on now. get that started. All stay. That blue stuff is super staticky. It was hanging on my hand. I'm like, I don't want you on my hand. Okay, so there it is, and I already plugged it in to test while the lamp was curing the back side of that. Look at that. Cool, huh? Now, well, I'm definitely going to have to, okay, I'm going to go get that file, and so I don't want to cut myself, because, oh, you don't know the power of the sharp side, Luke. Okay, sorry about that. Very bad rendition of James Earl Jones and mixed with Jack Nicholson. Two totally different characters. Anyway, I'm going to file those down real quick. Okay, sharp edges are off. Well, I mean, there's, if you rub real hard on it, you might get a cut, but not anything like it was. Man, I don't like getting cut. Especially paper cut type things. Now, the way these mirrors work, there's two of them, and they got this covering. This is the one in the back, and that's the side facing out. So it's going to have to go like so, and that little rim is right there. You know, I could just add a little bit more UV resin right there and hold it in place. Now this one has a mirror. It's covered with junk. And this is the back side so you can see through it. So this is the side that needs to be, this is what needs to face out. So it looks like a mirror, but then when you turn the lights on, then all of a sudden you see through. Okay, we'll get to the other side in just a bit. Take off the covering. Ooh. Now this doesn't have to be like a perfect seal or anything, but it just needs to, I'm going to do sort of like spot welding. Put a little bit here. Weld. And I'm holding it down pretty tightly. Up here. And after I get this spot in place, then I can go around the edges with a quick bead. Now, get that paperwork, that paper stuff out the way. Put this back underneath. I'll put this under the big lamp in just a bit. Okay, put you on pause. Okay, this little mirror, there is a ridge there's a little ridge right here that it goes in, the inner ring. If I start putting UV resin there, the mirror is not going to let it get. So I have to use, I'm going to use E6000. And what I'm going to do is put it on this and just rub it around the edge. But I want to make sure that this is going down in there. But it's what is the deal up here? Okay, so you have to push it down. So I'm going to have to get a Kleenex because I'm going to take that covering off to push it down in there. And I think I'm going to take that cover off after. No, I wouldn't even have to use a Kleenex. Yeah, I'll just do that. But I do have to take the cover off the back here. And I already tried, I plugged in the lights. And so you can see through. So those lights will show through, but from here, when the lights are off, you can't see through, which is totally cool. So I'm going to use set that over there. The bag that these mirrors came in for my area for the glue, and then I could just put a little bit down on it. Okay. Get out the pliers because that is sticking good. Just a second. Had to get pliers out to get access to this because for some reason I like to tighten things down. And it just keeps coming out, keeps coming out. Okay, so there we are. Glue is back in its holder. nasty stuff. Went right down there in the middle of that mirror. Well, it best not be seen. I don't know if I can get that out. Does it matter? You guys tell me, does it matter? You know what? I'm going to say it doesn't matter. Because it's not going to be seen anyway. Or will it? When I turn the lights on. That's not coming off. Okay, it's not going to matter. Okay, that is down. I heard it snap into place. That is going on top. And that's going on top of that to hold it in place. And I must wait. Las instrucciones están en español. A ver qué tanto tiempo debo. Deje curar por 24 horas. Okay, I gotta let it dry or cure for 24 hours. Okay. So, I guess I'll come back to you tomorrow and we will see how it goes. See you then. Time to remove those weights. Now to get this covering off. See if I can use a toothpick. There we go. Da, 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 da. Boy, look, it showed me. Don't look at me. Okay, I'm going to take this out to an area where I have a, because this requires a USB plug-in. Take it out to a different location where it's darker in the house, and I'll be able to show you how this puppy works. Okay, be right there. This mirror comes with a little remote, and it has multiple colors. So here we go. Dun 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 dun. Whoa! Look at that. Let's see if I can go to a different function. Oh, it's got increase the intensity or decrease it. And we can go red only, green, blue, yellow. I guess that's orange. That's more, what is that? That's a yellow green. That's more of a yellow. That looks like it says orange on there. I mean the button looks orange. This one. That's really orange. So I don't know what. that color right there is. Let's go to this one. Okay, I like that color. Ooh. And there's white. I like this purple or violet. You know that little bit of glue string? I can sort of see it in the middle. If you know it's there, you see it. If you don't know it's there, you don't see it. I like that color a lot. That's aqua. Anyway, yeah. All my subscribers, if you want to zoom across to another part of the world, you need to go out and find one of these. There are different places, like I said, that you can get this, but I did get this one from IntoResin. This is not one of those handmade molds, so it didn't take forever. You know, I really don't like the wire being visible right here. I may put a... Well, you'll see when I show you the final pictures if I've done anything with it or not. But here we go. Thank you, subscribers. We'll see you all on the next one.